had only one aspirant going on a booth or had no contestant or in this year's Gaza election. How do you explain this apparent decline in members' interest in
Mr. Konlan Solomon.
Thank you very much, the facilitator. Let me use this opportunity, first of all, to acknowledge some key dignitaries in our midst. The chairman for this very occasion, the EC chairman in your entourage, His Excellency Watawa, the current LSRC president, and his vice, His Excellency Nelly Johnson, and the ex-officials in our midst, and the fellow students of listed Mampon campus. I am Solomon Konlan, here with my running mate, Mr. Emmanuel Yeboah. We are candidates for this year's LSRC presidency, and we are here to deliver the People's Manifesto, Solomon Konlan for LSRC presidency. Leadership you can trust, development you can see. Let me run you through my policy and manifesto document. Thank you very much once again. Our candidate, there will be decorum in the building. Dear fellow listed students, every great institution deserves student leaders who understands the everyday struggles of the students they seek to serve. Leadership is not just about making promises, it is about solving the problems of the people we seek to lead. Over the past years, we have experienced the challenges that make campus life difficult. We have searched for places to study during examination, sat in lecture halls with faulty projectors and poor sound system, struggled with expensive hostel fees, faced many other challenges that affect our academic success and then our students' life on campus. These are just not complaints. They are real problems, and real problems deserve practical solutions. My name is Solomon Konlan once again, and together with my running mate, Mr. Emmanuel Yeboah, we present to you a manifesto built on action, accountability, innovation, and student-centered leadership. This manifesto is not merely a campaign document. It is not merely a campaign document. It is a commitment. Every policy outlined here has been carefully designed to improve your academic life, protect your welfare, and make USED a better place for every student to study and to thrive. Our vision is simple: a campus where every student has the opportunity, support, and environment to work to succeed, regardless of our social and economic background. Coupled with to build a student-centered LSRC that places the welfare, academic success, and the future of every USTEM student above everything. So for us, our major priority is to place the interests of the students above any other thing. Our mission is simple: to provide transparent leadership, champion student interests, and improve academic facilities, protect student welfare, and ensure that every student enjoy a better campus experience. Our core values are accountability, transparency, service, integrity, innovation, and then what? Inclusivity. We plead that everybody, regardless of your social background, regardless of where you come from, we are going to include you in our People's Manifesto. And it's because of you we seek to save. I would like to take you through my policy document, which is my campaign promises, or the policies we intend to implement when we are given the nod. We are not just preaching, but we have pragmatic policies that we intend to implement when we are given the mandate. First on our list is better study environment for every student. We've realized that on our campus we have challenges with places where we will sit down and learn. Those places is not well conducive for us. And as SLC, which is interested in the welfare and academic welfare of our students, these are what we intend to do. Education remains the primary reason we are all here. Unfortunately, many students struggle to find comfortable places to learn after lectures. During examination periods, students compete for limited spaces in libraries and study centers. As your SLC president, this must change. What then do we seek to do? We will construct additional study benches across campus, create designated study zones for both individual and group discussions. We will install lighting around study areas to support night studies. Advocate for sheltered study spaces where students can comfortably study regardless of weather conditions. Ensure regular maintenance of all study benches. Why this policy is very important for our dear students? A comfortable learning environment improves concentration, encourages group discussion, reduces stress, and ultimately improves academic performance. No student should miss learning simply because there is no way to study. I repeat again, no student should miss learning simply because there is no way to study. We take you through to our policy number 2, improving our learning facilities. Quality education requires quality facilities. Many lecture halls experience faulty projectors, broken microphones, poor sound systems, damaged sockets, and inadequate lighting. Learning should never suffer because equipment is not working. I repeat it again. Learning should never suffer because equipment is not working. We will provide projectors where we are lacking some. We will repair broken projectors where they are broken down. Improve public address systems in lecture halls. Replace faulty bulbs. Repair damaged electrical sockets and switches. Conduct routine inspection to ensure facilities remain functional. Work closely with university authorities for continuous maintenance. Our goal is to make sure that every lecture should be clear. Every student should hear the lecturer when a lecturer is teaching or lecturing. Every classroom should support effective learning environment. We take you down to our policy number 3. I've been in Mampong for the past 3 years, and one thing I've realized for sure is that every academic year there is always increment in hostel prices instead of reduction. What do we intend to do as an SRC president when we are given the nod? As your SRC president and your SRC vice president, we intend to make sure that there is fair regulation of for hostel prices. So what do we take to do? Accommodation has become one of the biggest burdens on students. Many students and parents struggle to pay hostel fees because prices continue to rise every academic year. While the LSRC cannot dictate hostel prices, we can become a stronger voice that will advocate for fair hostel prices for our dear students. We will make sure that we engage hostel owners through regular dialogue, work with the rent control department, advocate for fair and transparent hostel prices, protect students against unjustified rent increment, monitor hostel price trend, represent students during accommodation negotiation. Our goal is simple. Why are we advocating for this particular policy? Affordable accommodation means that less financial pressure and more focus on academic students deserve value for every city they spend. When we are able to regulate the wholesale prices and we are able to get a convenient place to stay, we believe that a convenient place and a conducive environment for every person to stay will help the person to learn more academically. We want to take you to one of our sensitive policies. This policy, when we brought it out in the public domain, especially on the media handles, we realized that people are saying that, let me just say this. I've served as a course representative for 2 years, and one thing we have seek to see is that most at times people reach out to you, especially when the semester is about ending, and they will tell you that we don't even have a peso on us to even buy food to eat. I see this to be something that is very problematic. Our fingers are not the same. It means those of us, some are coming from well-to-do families, and some are also coming from places that they don't have enough. So as an SRC president, one given the mandate, we seek to establish the SRC food bank. No student should have to choose between attending lectures and eating. Many students miss lectures, lose concentration, or even write examination on empty stomach because they cannot afford a meal. As your SRC president, we shall establish the SRC Food Bank Initiative to support financially challenged students who are going to walk into our office and complain. As your president, we are not going to say that, but we are going to say by giving you a support. Even if the non-perishable food stuff, let's say a bag of rice, will not sustain you for the whole academic year. It can sustain you for some days, and it's going to save students' life. Thank you very much. So we will create, how are we going to set up this food bank policy? We are going to create a confidential food support system for needy students. We are going to partner with alumni, NGOs, businesses, churches, moms, and individuals to donate food items. I believe this is a sensitive policy, and when we bring it out into the university community, the churches, the moms, the NGOs who are interested in supporting the welfare of students, they are going to come in with donations to support this drive. We are going to organize monthly food donation drives, ensure that food distribution is fair, transparent, and based on merit or need. Our goal is simple. A hungry student cannot give their best. When students eat well, they learn well. I repeat it again. A hungry student cannot give their best. When students eat well, they learn well. Let's take you to our policy number 5. Student skills, entrepreneurship, and employability. A university education should prepare us not only to graduate, but also succeed in life. We will create opportunities for students to learn practical skills that can generate income while on campus and afterwards graduation. So what do we seek to do with empowering our students with entrepreneurship skills? Organize free skills training programs, and also introduce entrepreneurship seminars. We are also going to connect students with professionals and successful entrepreneurs. We are going to support students' own businesses through SRC platforms. We are going to organize career development workshops for our dear students who are interested in learning skills. Our goal is simple. Every graduate should never leave USTM with knowledge. Our goal is simple. Every graduate should leave USTM with knowledge, skills, and confidence. Policy number 6, which is the digital campus and improved internet access. Technology has become an essential part of our learning environment. Students deserve reliable internet access for research, assignments, online lectures, and academic work. What do we seek to do? We are going to expand the Wi-Fi connectivity on campus. So we believe that any moment you find yourself on the campus community, you should be able to access Wi-Fi connectivity wherever you find yourself. I would like to use this opportunity to acknowledge the efforts of the previous administration, led by the Reagan-led administration, for introducing what Wi-Fi on our university community. And I will not also forget about the current administration led by His Excellency Watara Daragu for building on the gains that was built by His Excellency FM by extending the Wi-Fi to some of the places. But we still believe that it is not all the campus community that is having what Wi-Fi connectivity. So we are saying that full coverage of Wi-Fi when you find yourself on campus. Advocate for what? Stable internet what? Connectivity. We are going to create an online LSRC information platform. Promote digital communication between students and the LSRC. Our goal is simple. Learning should not stop because of what? Poor network. I repeat it again. Learning should never cease because of what? Poor network connectivity. Policy number 7. Student health and well-being. Healthy students perform better academically. Your health should never be neglected because of what? Financial challenges or lack of what? Information. What do we seek to do to empower students when it comes to their health and their well-being? Organize regular free health screening exercises. Promote mental health awareness. Strengthen collaboration with the university clinic. Intensify health education campaigns. Advocate for improved emergency health care services on campus. Our goal is simple when it comes to the health matter. Healthy students build a healthy what? University. I'll take you down to our A policy. Transparent and accountable what? LSRC. As an LSRC, we seek to be accountable to the students that have given us the mandate. We are saying that every person must be accounted to. How are we going to make sure that there is accountability in our spending as an LSRC? Leadership must earn our trust. As a leader, you need to earn the trust of the people you are leading. Students deserve an LSRC that is open, honest, and what? Accountable. So how are we going to make sure that our students believe that we are accountable? First of all, we are going to publish regular financial spending from the LSRC. Hold periodic LSRC accountability forums. So when we use your dues to execute infrastructure projects or our policies, we are going to make sure that once in a while we convert a public forum where we are going to address the students on the policies that we have executed so far, the money that have gone into it. Provide updates on every major SRC project during the public forum. Create platform where students can ask questions directly. This is our goal. Why do we seek for accountability? We are saying that every person must work for students because we are there to serve your interests. Our policy number 9, we believe that leadership is about continuity. We believe that we need to build on the gains our predecessors have set. The continuation of the LSRC office complex is of greater priority to the Emmanuel, when we are given the mandate to serve. At this very juncture, I also like to commend His Excellency FM and His Excellency Reagan for bringing one of the brightest visions on campus, because we realize that we don't have a proper edifice where we can, harbor the student leadership to serve our interests. So they started with the LSRC office complex. His Excellency Watara administration also continued on that. So we are also saying that given the mandate, because a lot of money have already gone into it, which is your money, and we are seeking for accountability, we are going to continue on that project and make sure at the end of the day it is completed and made use for our students. Leadership is not about starting projects and abandoning them. It is about completing what has already begun for the benefit of our students. The past SRC administration under the Reagan-led administration took the bold step of commencing the SRC office complex. This is a vision that must not be left unfinished. As your next SRC president, when given the mandate, I am committed to ensuring that this important project is completed and put to full use for the students. How are we going to do it? We are going to continue and complete the SRC office complex started by the previous administrations. Mobilize resources and work closely with university management, alumni, and stakeholders to ensure timely completion. Furnish office complex with modern office equipment and student service facilities. Create a welcoming environment where our students can easily access LSRC services, seek support, and engage student leaders. Develop parts of the facility into spaces for meeting, leadership training, and student organizations and academic discussion. Why is this policy very, very important for our students? The LSRC deserves a permanent and functional office that reflects the dignity of our student leadership. The completed office complex will become the heartbeat of student governance, a place where ideas and developed concerns are addressed and leadership is what? Nurtured. Our promise is simple. We will not allow valuable student projects to become abandoned projects. I repeat it again. We will not allow student projects to become abandoned work structures. We will complete what has already begun and leave behind a lasting legacy for future generations of USAID and student leadership to continue. Our policy number 9 is the SRC Online TV. One thing I want to put on record, even without the opportunity to serve, we have one of the vibrant online channel on campus that is called the Namini Television. So you can believe us when we say we are going to champion an online platform. We have a lot of creativity on campus, we have a lot of talent on campus, but our students are not able to get a platform where they can execute their potential for people in other universities and outside the environment to see. So we seek to set up an SRC online television, giving every student a voice. Our campus is full of brilliant students, creative talents, inspiring stories, and important events. Unfortunately, many of these achievements go unnoticed because there is no dedicated platform to tell our own stories. As your SRC president, one giving them not to leave, we will establish and strengthen the SRC Online TV as the official digital media platform for USAID students. How are we going to do it? Launch and manage an active SRC Online TV across social media platforms, broadcast campus news, SRC activities, and important information promptly. The policy number 11, that is the SRC Trust Fund and the scholarship scheme. One thing I've realized is that I've been on campus for 3 years and I want to put on record. We go to the examination hall and students are chased out of the exam hall because they are owing the school. Even one city, they will tell you that who the school can. As an SRC, what do we seek to do? We are saying that we are going to dedicate a fund that is going to cure for such emergencies when it arises. As an SRC, we respect the dignity of our people. When a student is owing the school when it's time for examination, we are going to step in and support them. Even if we are not able to pay the full complement of the fees, we should be able to help them in paying some. So our goal, together we will build a campus we are proud to call home. Our pledge is simple. We do not promise perfection. We promise commitment. We do not promise overnight change. We promise consistent progress. We do not seek power. We seek the opportunity to serve. Every decision we make shall put students first. Every project we undertake shall improve the student's life. Every personal spend shall be accounted for. Together we shall build a stronger, smarter, and more united USAID, both for Solomon Konlan for SRC. Leadership you can trust, development you can see. Our promise is simple. We shall lead with honesty. We shall account for every personal entrance to us. We shall remain accessible to every student. We shall listen before making decision. We shall put students first. Then somebody else. Why vote for Solomon Konlan? We are saying that because leadership is about solving problems, because promises must become projects, because students deserve action instead of excuses, because together we can build a stronger, smarter, and better USAID. These are my final remarks to our dear USAID students. Fellow students, this election is bigger than one individual. It is about choosing the future we all desire. A future where accommodation becomes fairer. A future where the SRC is truly represent the students' interest. I humbly ask for your trust, your support, and your vote. Together, let's build the USAID we all deserve. Vote for Solomon Konlan, number 3 on the dashboard, for SRC president. Leadership you can trust, development you can see. Together we move Amstead forward. Thank you very much for the audience. And I believe next week Friday, we are going to give your mandate to Solomon Konlan for a better Amstead. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, sir. Well presented. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. 3 questions. 3 questions. 3 questions. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, Honorable, for your policies you've lined out? During your presentation, you said you will organize or you will bring something called food bank, if I get you right. And the aim is to support needy students. The question I have is, how are you going to distinguish between someone who is a needy student and someone who is not a needy student? Because once it becomes free at the cost of the SRC, everyone will come rushing. So how are you going to distinguish between who is needy and who is not needy? Thank you.
Thank you for the question. Like I said, the SRC food bank policy is one that is my heartbeat because of the challenges we experience as students and because of my experience as well. Our dear ladies, unfortunately, when you look at our academic, some of them are being taken advantage before even boys sometimes can help them, which is very bad. So this is what we seek to do. We want to have certain criteria to which we are going to offer this help. One has to do with what referrals. So we have a data back referrals who was university was welfare desk. We have a welfare desk in the university where some students can go there and lay their complaints that, oh, we don't have enough to eat. So maybe with the data from the university welfare desk, we will be able to know the students who are genuinely in need. Aside from that, we have our lecturers who are always engaging us on a daily basis. Sometimes students give them that respect and confide to them and give them their complaint. Oh, say, I don't have this to do. So some lecturers can refer students to us. And the dean of the students' affairs, that is the vice dean of students' affairs, is the father of what? The student body. I believe that students will equally walk to his office and say that, oh, say, I don't have something to eat, I'm in need of this. From the office of the vice dean, I believe referrals can also be made towards the LSRC. Aside from that, we are going to have a confidential application form that we will put it out there when the time is due, so that people with genuine needs can follow the criteria and fill the form. Then we are going to take them through the processes and give them what they needed assistance. So what I would say is that it is going to be based on what referrals from some of these sensitive officers I've mentioned. Thank you very much for the question.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Last question. All right, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. Mr. Solomon, in the food bank, you made mention of donation from NGOs, individuals, churches. And my question is, if donation decrease, what alternative plan do you have to keep the food bank operational?
Yes, thank you very much, my brother, for this very question. I would like to enlighten you that as an LSRC, we do not use our own money to run the affairs of the administration. And it's your very own views that we use in implementing this. So I believe that if donation fails us, as an LSRC, we can use your dues. If we are not able to use your dues, we have what we call internally generated funds. So in the course of our administration, we have an SRC printing press which is ongoing. It can generate money for us so that we can use when our donation fails to cater for these emergencies when they arise. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You have asked already, so what you want. You answered 3 questions. Number 3 on.
Thank you very much, Mr. Solomon Konlan, for your delivery. He is number 3 on the ballot. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.